Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Yoga in Bhagavad Gita is the topic on which I am supposed to confuse you. I have got a straight approach in life. Either convince somebody or confuse somebody. And both of them are useful. When you convince somebody, he will listen. And when you confuse somebody, he will think. Therefore, when we talk about yoga in Bhagavad Gita, the first thing that I am going to tell you will shake you. Normally, by yoga, the whole world over, what is meant is only the Hatha Yoga. Yoga also means a means. Kara Yogena, by the car I came here. See? Bicycle Yogena, by a bicycle I came. Train Yogena, by the train I came here. Yoga is the means. Spoon Yogena, we eat. And when Bhagavad Gita talks, there are 18 yogas indicated in Bhagavad Gita. Each chapter is labeled as yoga. Arjun Vishada Yogonam, Sankhya Yogonam, Karma Yogonam. Not one, 1.5 dozen. But unfortunately, what has happened is, we get lost only in the Hatha Yoga. And in USA, there is another yoga. You may be knowing definitely. This is called the hot yoga. They create artificial, high temperature, high humidity atmosphere, and in that miserable condition, you are supposed to sweat. And those sweating fellows, they feel, this is so good. So when I was there, somebody asked me this question, Swamiji, what is hot yoga? I said, I don't know. No, is it scientific? I said, do you know, it is originally Hatha Yoga. But the person who started it, he is a Bengali. Bengalis cannot say he will say oh. So the Hatha Yoga is a Hatha Yoga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hatha Yoga, Hatha Yoga. I know if there is a Bengali, he is going to kill me. See, friends, yoga is a means. And the means are for what? I have got a car. Very good. Where do you go? Nowhere. Then why do you require a car? See? I got a laptop. Oh, very good. What do you do? Nothing. Then why do you own it? So when we have something, what is the purpose? It is said, Shariramadhyam khalu dharma sadhanam. So, sadhanam, it is a means. It is not the end, it is not the goal. See, my friends, yes, we should have a good car, no doubt. But then the question comes, where do you have to go? Nowhere. Then what for? See, in the same manner, when we have this life is for what? Ahara, Nidra, Vaya, Maithunancha, four things. Eat, all the time worried about security. Third, sleep, even in the satsang. And Maithunamcha, procreate. If these are the only four things we have achieved as a human being, God will correct his mistake. And in the next life, we will be somewhere, either the animals who will do only this. Friends, please recognize this is very important. From the stones, we grew up into the plant life. From the plant life, we grew up into the animal life. From the animal life, the evolution is human life. According to scriptures, human beings are not animals. But according to science, we are animals. So those who are scientific minded, they live like animals. But those who are scripture minded, they will not live like animals. They have to live like human beings. Then what is that? What makes us human being? See, and what is the purpose of being a human being? See, my friends. So if we see the process of evolution, from the stones and bricks, only inertia, no life. So evolution is, life is manifested in the plant kingdom. From the plant, it grows. Next evolutionary state is the animals where there is knowledge. Animals know the things very well. One of my experience, I was very surprised and thrilled to see that in Alaska, there is a place called as Ketchikan. And there is a particular place where all the salmon fish of the whole world, they come there in the month of July, August. And then the male and female, they shed their seeds, and after shedding their seeds, both of them die, and they are in millions. And those fertilization takes place in the sea. You must be knowing, in case of fish, fertilization takes place in the sea, in the water. And those fingerlings, then another tide, high tide, low tide comes, everything is washed away into the sea, and they disappear for 1 year, and again they came back to the same place. Who teaches them? No GPS. See? So, the plants evolved to the state of animals where there is knowledge predominant. Now, after the animals, next evolution was man. See? Monkeys lived in the caves and on the trees. Now also they do the same things. Now human beings create that caves called as multi-storied buildings. See, we have evolved. So human beings are the highest state of evolution. But hereafter, what could be the evolution? So hereafter, the evolution is only spiritual evolution. See, my friends. So what is yoga? Manushya yogena, by means of being a human being, now next step will be only the spiritual evolution. But unfortunately, our whole life is spent only on body, 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 body. And there is no end to it. See, you know what these doctors do? Once there was a hospital where they wanted to open a new department, and it was called as a geriatric department, and I don't understand anything in medicine. So they invited me to inaugurate, and we are such a character, we are fit for everything. When somebody is born, we go. When somebody dies, we go. When somebody doesn't die, then also we go to kill him. So we went there to inaugurate. And I was watching what is going to happen. I don't know what is the geriatrics. I know only tricks, not geriatrics. So after some time, I could know, oh, it is the oldie department. And the imported Indian NRIs doctors were invited, and they started presenting their PowerPoint. Those people who present their thoughts through PowerPoint, they are confused. They have no brains. Forget everything. So, so they started presenting. The first slide was a house. So I thought it is a kind of architectural department. The second slide was that of a dog. Oh, I thought it's an animal department, geriatrics. The third slide was his wife. They were presented in order of importance. See? And subsequently I came to know that it was about the oldies. After 3-4 people talked, and what they said, we have this machine, that machine, we can prolong the life and do this, do that. Finally, Swamiji, please inaugurate. I said, only cut or also talk? He said, talk also. Okay. Then I told him, I said, why don't you allow the people to die? What will you do by keeping oldie like me alive? Today, if you see the demography of the whole world is not suffering because there are more children born. The world is suffering because oldies like me are refusing to die. Go anywhere. I know 1 or 2 of them, now they are no more by God's grace. They, my friend used to tell me, Swamiji, I want to tell you, yes, I have taken more pension from the government than the salary I have ever earned in my whole life. Now, where from the government will get money? Because the government has to give free bees to the useless people and you pay the taxes. See, friends, I said, why are you doing this? And you are giving false hopes to the old people in the hospital. On the contrary, prepare them for something higher. Now this is the time. Yes, your visa is over. Now you have to go back to your own home. We are here only for a vacation, my friends. We are not here permanently. That is the real meaning of yoga. See, but this fact of life, we want to hide and give false hopes. If you do this thing, you will be healthy. If you do this thing, you will be living long. Health and long life is a curse. Tell me, can you imagine a terrorist coming with a gun in the hand and telling you, hey, please hold for some time here, I got a back pain? No. On the contrary, healthy people are a problem in the family. They don't get sleep for the whole night. Youngsters are enjoying their sleep up to 7-8 o'clock. Oldies will come and disturb them. Friends, we have to seek something higher in life. Enough of this world. See, one was a victim of this physical yoga and he died at the age of 125. Ultimately, he had to die. And then because he was doing yoga, he went to heavens. So he was doing yoga. And after he went there, he saw lovely apsaras everywhere. And no bills to pay. Do whatever, like enjoy. And he was disgusted. Oh God, why did I delay coming over here? Friends, let us not cheat ourselves. Long life and health cannot be the goal of life. We have to evolve. Take the examples of Bhagwan Shankaracharya. Take the example in our time, um, Vivekananda. Their life is fulfilled. Just imagine, you go to the mother of Vivekananda and talk to her. What will you talk to her? About her son. And what will you talk? Mom, you brought such a lovely, lovely person in this world who has helped the whole humanity, transcending all the barriers of criteria. At that time, what will be the experience of that mother? She will discover fulfillment of her motherhood. Are we able to give that kind of fulfillment to our mothers? More money, more cheating. What for? Therefore, yoga means we must evolve spiritually. And for that, the Lord creates a right kind of environment for everyone. Now, in Bhagavad Gita, you all are well read, so you know this. The first chapter is called as Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nam. Vishada is a tragedy. How can a tragedy be the yoga? Suppose somebody has fallen or he got an accident and we say, hey, you are enjoying Vishada Yoga. We'll give you one. How can the first chapter be called Vishada Yoga? Now here, one most important principle from Gita we have to learn. Arjuna was with Bhagavan Krishna for years and years together. Never he has asked for something higher. See? And even when they were in forest, and during that period, what he did, only acquired more and more arsenals so that he can fight with the Kauravas. And when the Lord saw that he is wasting his life, all those who have come in this world and gone, find out where they have gone. Kathopanishad says, Sasyamiva martyaha pachyate, sasyamiva jayate punaha. Like the grass we grow, like the grass we perish. We know our parents. Some of us know our grandparents. Very few of us may know our great-grandparents. Beyond that, who knows whom? Same is going to be our story. But we feel, wow, I'll do this, I'll do that. Forget about it. So, when the Lord saw that he is wasting his life, such a great opportunity you are given as a human being to evolve spiritually, then what Bhagavan did, he created a confusion in the mind of Arjuna. And what was the confusion? Confusion was to tell him, you don't have to fight with the enemies. You have to fight with your own nears and dears. And who was near and dear to Arjuna was Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya. These two characters of Mahabharata, they have treated Arjuna extraordinary way, giving all special status to him. Nobody was allowed to enter the room of Bhishmacharya. He was a brahmachari. Nobody except Arjuna. That status he had. And to make Arjuna the best disciple, Dronacharya chopped off the thumb of his own disciple, Ekalavya, so that my Arjuna should be number one. They were the one with whom Arjuna has to fight the war. See, friends, this is very important in life. When your dreams are going on beautifully, that dream will never break. But in the same dream, if there is some kind of a terrible accident or a bad happening, out of that dream which is not real, the accident what happens which is not real, you come out of that non-real dream into the real life. Exactly the same way. This waking dream, till such time, everything is goody goody, goody goody, goody goody. Forget about spiritual life. And that depends how sensitive we are in our life. One friend of mine, I don't know where is he now, many years before, he got married, and within a year or so, he was blessed with a daughter. So this must be about 40-50 years before. And it so happened that the baby survived and the mother died. So naturally the mother of this boy, he has to take care of the small baby. And thereafter another 2-3 years have gone. Then the mother say, my dear child, now you should get married, who will look after this child? And please. And he said, okay, mommy, for your sake I get married. All those children who say I get married for the sake of my parents, they are cheating themselves. So again he got married. And another 2 years or so, another child, again their daughter was born. And again his second wife died. Can you imagine? And again when she became 3 years and first became 6 years, again the mothers. Indian ladies and Indian mothers know only one thing. If it is a child, feed him like a tiffin box. If it is a grown-up child, get him married 100 times and destroy the life of that girl. See? And he continued. I said, come on man, are you a human being or a rhino? No impact on you. See my friends, we all suffer in our life, never because of others. We all suffer in our life because of our own mind. We come across so many people. They say, family, everything is fine. I got, children, they are well settled, our business is going on very well, and we are all health-wise perfectly all right. There is no problem. But the mind is always uneasy, disturbed, and we don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then we start running away from ourselves. We don't run away from the world. We run away from ourselves. They put some birds. We can't face ourselves. Or we go here and there, get ourselves engaged, so that we don't have to face ourselves. See friends, whenever any such thing happens in our life, understand it is a blessing in disguise. Now change the direction of your life from the dogward to the Godward. It is for this purpose. Bhagavad Gita tells us, yoga means our life is a means. And what is the goal? Goal is, I will not tell you God realization. Like Patanjali says, Tada drashtu sarupe avasthanam. Then the seeker is able to abide in the self. I put it in other words. Let us not bother for God realization. Then let Him choose us so that He can express through us. If I want to have a cup of tea when I come to this beautiful place, Kdham, every year, so I want a cup of tea. I won't go and ask anybody except Shilpa. Because I am searching for a person who can do my job perfectly well, is it not? So if I am searching for a right person for the right job, will he not search for a right person for a right job? Then what is the purpose of our life? What for we are here? Only for one purpose. We should be such a fit instrument. Physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually and spiritually. Then He will choose us. And my friends, when He expresses through us, like when the electricity expresses through the bulb, there will be only light, there won't be darkness. In the same manner, only happiness will be expressed through us. Then we become the dispenser of bliss everywhere in this world. It is for this purpose Bhagavad Gita was brought out, so that we should become aware of our life's purpose. See, yesterday I was in a temple, in Ganesha temple, and I do Maha Abhishek every year. And taking the blessings of the Lord, then my whole year is taken care of. Now I am care of Ganeshan. If it is a South Indian, he is a Ganeshan. If it is a Maharashtrian, Ganpati Bappa Moria. So I finished that. And there were some people with me. And one person asked me, Swamiji, you talk about Brahman, and you talk about meditation and realization, and you also come and do this puja, ting 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 ting, sahasra shirsha purusha, sahasrasha sahasrabha, the bhumim vishvato vrutva, atyadishta dashangula. These puja you are doing. Then I told him, look here. When we are growing, do we directly go to the college? We have to go through stages. First we go to KG1, KG2. We learn ABCD. And when we are grown out of that, then do we condemn that if some children are doing that? Hey, stop that. No, that is necessary at this stage. Friends, exactly the same way. We exist at 3 levels. First level is, we are all existing at the body identification level. Till such time, we consider ourselves to be the body. Till such time, we consider ourselves to be one of the many in this waking world, and we think that this waking world is real. Till then, you have to do the puja of the Lord, who is Saguna Sakar, with attributes and with form. One person asked Bhagwan Ravan Maharshi. He said, I understand Brahman is attributeless, formless, Nirgun Nirakar, but what is this God, Krishna, Rama, Govinda and all that thing? Then he was told, when you consider yourself to be a soul, now what is the shape of a soul? When a soul can take the form like yours, can't the God take any form? See friends, spiritual practice is according to where we are. Presently, we are in this position that this world is real and I am the body. For them, it is necessary that we do our daily puja, chanting, reading, everything necessary. Now, why this is necessary? Be very attentive. Because all of us suffer from one common disease. And the common disease is body identification. And this body identification further makes us victims of three things: alasya nidra pramad, laziness, excessive sleep, and ability to repeat the same mistake more efficiently day by day. Alasya nidra pramad. Unless we come out of this, we are far away on the scale of evolution. It is for this purpose Patanjali Maharshi has given two initial steps which are bypassed by 99% of the practitioners. And the two steps are Yama and the Niyama. Yama is deal with the world in such a manner that the world is not taken as a problem and we are not a problem to the world. If this is not done, what spiritual life we are living? Second is the Niyam Sadhana. Niyam Sadhana is we are no more a problem to ourselves. When the Maharshi says, Shaucha Santosha Tapasvadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani, in that also, Ishvara Pranidhanani, Puja of the Lord, Kriya Yoga. And if this is to be done, if you do it early in the morning, maybe 5 o'clock or so, and if you decide to begin your day early in the morning, what will happen? Just imagine. You will have to retire the earlier night very quickly. And when you retire quickly at night, you will stop watching all unwanted things on the TV and on your internet. How much care we take about everything. House should be like that, painting should be like that, furniture should be like that, clothing should be like that, it should be matching, sometime tight, sometime pajama, latest fashion, nothing wrong, do that. Then food, all the time that horrible tea, they call it herbal tea, I call it horrible tea. See? Herbal has no meaning, useless. And then we want to have the organic food. Is there something called inorganic food? Food is always organic. We take only organic food. Then I am a vegan, Hare Rama. Doesn't matter, do that. But what care we have taken about our mind. What kind of food we are giving to the mind. All rubbish. And with that dirty food given to the mind, then we want to sit for meditation. And then complain, Swamiji, whenever I sit for meditation, no, there are too many dirty thoughts. What should I do? Don't do meditation. No, but my Guru told me to meditate. Then do meditation. No, but then there are very bad thoughts. Then don't do meditation. Friends, a spiritual seeker stops complaining. Live at zero complaint level. See the change in life. Our condition is like the NRI drivers who come in India and drive and complain. Why there are buffaloes on the road? Should they come in your bedroom or what? Complain, complain, complain. See, my friends. Then only we practice Yama Niyama. Be attentive. When Yama is practiced, you don't take world as a problem and you are not a problem for the world. Net result, your mind is at peace. Like here we are sitting. Now, what your best things can be made available under Indian conditions, it is provided. Now, sometimes there is a noise, sometimes the vehicles going here and there, sometimes the mic is off. Yes, it is. And those who get disturbed, they are listening to the disturbances and my talk is a nuisance for them. And those who are listening to me, for them, other things will never bother at all. What importance you are given to in your life. So when you take this view of the Yama Sadhana according to Patanjali, you will never get disturbed because of anything or anybody in this world. Net result, your mind will be at peace. How much we get disturbed because of others. And Niyam Sadhana, we are not a problem to ourselves. And for that, the 5 things which are today are so important. You see, these are called Mahavratas. Patanjali calls only these 10 as Mahavratas. Not anything else in the whole of Patanjali Yoga Darshan. But these Mahavratas are bypassed. And directly we jump into the asanas. And what is the asana told by that poor Mahatma? Sthira Sukham. Sthira is the adjective for the Sukham, not for the body. Now see, step by step. Yama Sadhana, you are not disturbed because of the world. Niyam Sadhana, you are not a disturbance to yourself. What is the net result? Your mind is at peace. Now, it doesn't matter in what posture you sit. What is important is, are you at peace with yourself or not? That is important. See, my friends. And therefore, when we thus understand that the real yoga means having come to this last but one stage of our life. Now from here, we take off into the infinite. Like when the aeroplane takes off, when it takes off, it runs at a tremendous speed for a few seconds, and in that run, it loses a lot of weight. And when it has become lighter, then it becomes airworthy, and then it can take off. The same principle in our spiritual life. So unless we become meditation worthy, now worthy doesn't mean dress. I am talking English. Meditation ka dress पहन लिया. Nothing is good there. See? And how can we become meditation worthy when we have dropped the world, when we have dropped our mind, and we are free from the impact of the world and our own mind? Then we become meditation worthy. Friends, thereafter meditation happens. Then we don't do meditation. When you do meditation, it will begin in time, it will end after some time. Anything which has a beginning and end is temporary. And therefore, how many problems? Keep quiet, meditation in progress, don't disturb. We are already disturbed. So for us, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. Think, my friends. Therefore, Gita's yoga is this. Enough of this world. Here only it happened in our Prempuri ashram. Few years before, one elderly gentleman, he came and asked me, Swamiji, you should not leave Bombay and go. I said, all right, I will not go. See, these are a few principles you practice, you will be happy. Never argue with the old people. Anything they say yes. Because next moment you will forget, yes about what. So you are relaxed. But if you discuss with them, then they will remember and create problem for you. So before listening, yes. Okay, then I got a problem. I say, yes, tell me, what is the problem? My problem is, these days I am having fear about death And I said, come on, let's take one by one question. I forget everything. So the first problem is about death. I said, I promise you, you will die. Problem is what? Whether I will die or I will not die, is it not? No, 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 not that way. So then what way? What will happen to my wife, my children, my property, my business? I said, you are asking a wrong person. You ask them. Then they will tell, Papa, go na, we are waiting for you. Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti banyate. But we think we are here for eternity. Friends, it is wise to quit before somebody tells us go. That withdrawal with wisdom is dispassion. And forcibly withdrawn is depression. All those people who go into depression, they deserve that. They are very strong personalities. See? Because of too much of expectations. No. Now drop everything and focus attention on something higher. See? And therefore, in the first chapter, when Arjuna was talking all kinds of great wisdom to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and what he told, if you see technically, what he said was right. He didn't speak anything wrong. He said, how can I kill my nears and dears? Yes, he's right. How can I kill my guru and my grandfather? Killing a guru and grandfather is a sin. Agreed? Then he said, in this war, all the men will be slaughtered and only the women will remain, and the external forces will come and attack, and there will be crossbreeding, the culture will be destroyed, everything will be in mess. He was right. And yet, Bhagavan Krishna did not agree. What is the reason? Talking right in a wrong context is not right. Context must be right. When you are on the battlefield, you are not somebody's brother, you are not somebody's disciple, you are not somebody's grandfather, there you are a warrior. Friends, this is the beginning of our fall in life. We are confused about our identity. Arjuna's problem was this, identity crisis. His problem was what for he was on the battlefield. Was he there for charity? But when we don't understand, we get lost in this world. Once we went to Badrinath, many years before, and there are some shops, so we had to go and take food. So we went to one hotel and asked for dosha and all that. And when we ate, bill. Now per dosha he charged those days, this is I am telling you many years before. He charged those days, the dosha was available in Bombay, maybe for 5 rupees. So that time he charged 50 rupees per dosha. And one elderly gentleman with me, he was telling, these people are cheating, they are looting the public, wow, wow, wow. So I was keeping quiet because it was not my hotel, why should I worry? Stand apart. Sakshi Matrena. Then he went and talked to that hotel owner, restaurant owner. Why you are charging so much? You are cheating, you are looting. And he was so calm. He said, Babaji, elderly man shouting at him. He said, Babaji, if you don't want to pay, don't pay. But remember one thing. What for you have come to Badrinath? For getting peace of mind or getting disturbed? If money is a problem for you, don't pay. Take, I have no problem. And then he said, here I am sitting in cold. To get the things from the plains, it costs tremendous. And we stay here in minus temperatures. We are not here for a charity. We are here for earning our bread. Now see the difference between the two? When he said like that, this man who was with me, he said, oh, he is teaching me. I kept quiet. The principle is never argue with old people. Very simple. In the same manner, like if we are in Badrinath for darshan of the Lord, everything is secondary. But we forget. Whether I have come here as a devotee to Narayana or as a customer to a shop, what for you have gone there? Exactly the same problem for all of us. What for Arjuna was on the battlefield? For charity, for being a disciple, for being a grandson, for being a brother. No, he was there for a war and he has to fight the war. Exactly the same way. We are here for what? Only for one purpose. This is the time we have to take off and become so perfect that He will choose us. And thereafter we'll come to know we have no purpose in life. Like this mic has no purpose. It can be just kept in a box. Purpose, the one who is using the mic, he has a purpose. If the mic is not fit, you must have seen sometime the mics make their own noise. They'll be making sometime electronic onkar, om. Sometimes the mic will be clearing its own throat, khat, 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 khat. What we will do with such a mic? Throw it away. I want a fit mic. Exactly the same way. The Lord is seeking, searching for a fit instrument through whom He can express. And what will be the expression of the Lord? Bhagavad says in Gita, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. For me, there is nobody as mine and not mine. For me, everything is equal. Now, this principle is to be discovered by us. And to discover this principle, we have to become subjective in our analysis of experience. It's very simple, friends. When the Lord says, for me, everything is same. There is nothing. Somebody is dear to me, somebody is not dear to me. No, everyone is same. That is the expression of the Lord. If this is true, see, in one of the Purana, this story comes. When Uttara's child, all the 5 Pandavas were killed, and thereafter, this Uttara's son also was killed, Parikshit. And then this Uttara came crying and said, "Oh Lord, now this child is stillborn, and with this our lineage will be destroyed. Please awaken him to life." That time Bhagavad Krishna says, if I have no biasness in favor or against anyone in the world, on the strength of my equanimity, this dead child will become alive, and he becomes alive. My friends, don't take equanimity of the mind as an ordinary attainment in life. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. Now find out this principle in yourself. And the moment you find out, you will say, "Ha, Eureka!" Now just analyze your own experiences. Through the eyes, I become a seer. Through the mouth, I become a speaker. Through the ears, I become a hearer, etc. Now when through the eyes I am seeing, my eyes or my vision is not biased for or against any color. Every color is equally illuminated by the vision. So when the Lord says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshasti na priyaha, I am equal to all, who is telling? The vision is telling. For the vision, let it be a red color or green or yellow, no problem. Why there is no problem? Because the vision is not biased. And not only that, it is not attached, nor it reacts. It only illuminates. Come to that level and see the light. Then go one step further. Our mind entertains every kind of thought. Let it be a noble or ignoble. Let it be a divine or devilish. Let it be a creative or destructive. All thoughts are equally supported by the mind. Therefore, the mind is not in favor or against any thought. Instead of struggling for chitta vritti nirodha, instead of fighting with the thoughts, come to the mind. But most of the students of yoga, they are struggling. Thought, and little bit of disturbance here and there is enough to blast them into anger. Bypass the thoughts and come to the mind. How to do that? Like, if you don't want to look at me, you can close your eyes. But like a hippo, you cannot close your ears. So when I am talking, you have to hear. But then you are smarter than me. You may hear, but you will not listen. See the difference? Hearing is happening, but listening is not happening. So there is a difference. See, friends, when we are thus in the mind, thoughts will not bother us. Now go one step further. As a conscious being, we support all experiences of life. Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister. All of them are supported by me, but I am not touched by any one of them. When I come to this stand in my life, then we have heard and learned something from yoga, from Bhagavad Gita. See, my friends, otherwise our whole life is spent only at the periphery of our personality. Like the example which we give again and again, if you go to the villages, I was in few villages before coming here, so nice, beautiful. In their houses, there next to their house, there will be cows and buffaloes and animals, and we'll be having a nice time sitting, fresh food and all that. So I asked, I said, hey, why did you keep the cow? Swamiji, you are asking this question? I said, yes. He said, we have kept the cow for milk. I said, oh, I thought you have kept the cow for the cow dung. Cow dung comes free. We don't have to do anything. Exactly the same way, our life's purpose is to know the truth, to be a fit instrument so that He can choose us. And as a result of this goal, all other things, good health, peaceful mind, etc., this will be like a cow dung. But there are people, they are not interested in milk. Cow dung ki agarbatti. From the gomutra, they will be making a drink. Hare Rama Narayana. Drink milk. See, friends, once I was going somewhere and there was one old lady with me. This is one of the reasons I avoid taking people with me. And it so happened, our car got tire puncture somewhere, so we had to stop. We stopped. Then I just to relax myself, I came out of the car, and there was one cattle farm. So I thought, let me take a round and come back. So this, Swami, where are you going? I said, I'm going there. Oh, it's a cow farm. Wait, I'm coming. She went, 2 liter Bisleri water costing 25 rupees. She opened and threw it on the ground. My heart was bleeding. And then she took that empty bottle. Hamidi, I want to take the Gomutra. I said, my God, this lady is going to make the car smell through and through. And how to tell the old people, they never understand, they don't want to understand. But I am also not Kacha. I said, all right, now I'll teach you. When we went there, it so happened by God's grace, they were all the Jersey and all kinds of funny cows. I said, Mama, you can't take Gomutra here. Why? These are English cows. So what? English cows don't give Gomutra, they give urine. You want to take urine? No, Swami, come on. Our life is not for remaining healthy. Our life is not for eating. Our life is not all the time worried for the figure. All the time, no other thought. See, about food, how much they waste their time. Whether we should take vegetarian or non-vegetarian or vegetarian or eat anything, don't eat my head. See, friends, we spend our life on the non-essentials in life. And therefore the questions come. See, therefore the yoga of Bhagavad Gita helps us first to focus your attention. Find out your identity. Who are you? And what for you are here? See, I have been talking for last 57 minutes. Don't answer my question. How many minutes you have heard me? Huh? Even this is not heard. Be very attentive. We have come here only for satsang, is it not? Now if the very purpose for what we have come over here, if that purpose of 57 minutes, if that we are not able to achieve perfectly, will we be able to achieve 100 years of life to live perfectly? Think, my friends. To make this point, in one of the management conferences, I played this game. Management is a myth. Mismanagement is the truth. So, in that group, all necktie-dhari CEOs and all that, I was only the Babaji. And then I said, come on, now we'll play something, okay? Because management is all stupid games. So, we'll play something. I said, I'll call somebody and you have to talk on that topic. Only for 3 minutes. So, randomly I picked one person, please come sir. Came to the podium. And then I told him, okay, now you may give us a talk on cow. The moment I said to him, give a talk on cow, cow, cow. He started cow, cow, cow. And everybody started laughing. He became more confused. What to talk about cow? Yes, cow has 4 legs. A CEO drawing 5-digit salary could not talk on what is a cow. I don't think I can talk on this rubbish topic. So he looked at me. I said, there are 2 minutes still more. You have to stay here for 3 minutes. And he became frustrated, and went away. Then, when I was wanting to call the second person, everybody was hiding. Then the one who was trying to hide very badly, I called him. And he came. And then I told him, okay. I told him, um, sir, you please talk. I gave a gap. You just watch his heartbeat. Usage of the um, principle of gravity in human evolution. What? He thought after a cow, a buffalo will come. And he was totally usage of the principle of gravity in human evolution. Usage of, he started repeating like a mantra. Om Bhurvasvaha Tasaidravarenyam. Not able to proceed ahead. Again the people laughed. He said, I am not a student of physics. I don't know anything about it. I said, very good, you are giving a good talk. We are here to listen to your talk. Anything you talk, we are audience. He also got disgusted and left. Then I said, now let us analyze. No more experiments. Let us analyze. We are given 3 minutes in our life. If these 3 minutes we cannot use properly, will we use our whole life properly? The reason is, we have not recognized the value of being a human being. Friends, we all have recognized the value of money, is it not? Has anybody ever said, earning money is difficult, therefore I am not going to earn the money? On the contrary, there we have various different techniques, above the table, below the table, around the table, behind the table. Why? Because we have value for money. Whichever way it comes, I want it. Exactly the same way. When we will have value for being a human being, we will not waste our life only ahara nidra bhayamaitunancha. Oh, life is spent only this type of food, this type of clothing, ram, ram, ram. I mean, enough of it. Let us rise above. Is it a signal to me? Hey Swamiji, you are simply telling rise above, but you are still sitting. I know you have programmed it like that. The day you will keep yourself cool, you have taken the first step on the scale of evolution. And anybody who talks difficulties, they are wanting reservation quota in realization. It is not a government job. Who can get a government job? He who is unfit for everything is fit for government job. See? In one UP school, you know UP, Uttar Pradesh. So there, in one school, the teacher is to teach English. And when he got angry, he told the student, both of three, get out. Both of three. You can laugh. If you laugh, then it is. Other student entered and asked, sir, 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 sir. He was having his class. Sir, sir, sir. Are you empty? I want to talk to you. No, no, not now. Go away. Meet me behind the class when I am empty and you are vacant. Okay? English. Because reservation quota. See, my friends, like in our social life, we are seeking favors and destroying ourselves as well as the whole country. Exactly the same way. Don't seek favors on the spiritual path. You have to work hard. No, Swamiji, it is okay. You are a sannyasi, but we are grasta. You are a grasta. Is it a qualification or what? You are not obliged God by getting married. See? So if you are a grasta, you put more efforts. Become qualified, become fit. Then only we are somewhere near understanding the yoga of Bhagavad Gita. See, friends. So, initially, when we are at the body level, yes, we have to do the puja, poti, etc. By that, what will happen? We will rise above the body identification. And to rise above the body identification, these three things are to be given. Alasya nidra pramad, laziness, excessive sleep, and repeating the same mistake again and again. Rise above it. So, you begin your day early in the morning in an inspired mode. But when we go, oh God, it is Monday again. So what could be the maximum thought of these lazy people? There should be not 5 days a week. There should be all holidays and every day a payday. See? Work hard, friends. And working hard is begin your day early in the morning with inspired mode. See the change that comes in you. But we are so natural, naturopathy. So what do you mean? We get out of the bed only when there is a nature's call. Because we are too natural. When we can't hold any more in the bed, then only, oh God. See? So the first step is this. And for this purpose, the first chapter of Gita is told. Remember what for you are here. Like Arjuna had forgotten. What for he was on the battlefield. We have to remember. What for we are here. See? And once you know, then the second thing. Do we have the value for that? If we don't have value, we will never put sincere efforts. If you have value, you will have no complaints. See, my friends, then we will become self-oriented. Now we are self-centered. Remaining self-centered is all the time, what will I get, what will I get? You will get nothing other than frustration. Seek something higher in life. And when we seek something higher in life, lower things automatically drop. See? Like there are girls who, although born as human beings, but they like to walk the ramp like the cat. That is the goal of their life. God's mistake they are correcting. So, if they want to walk that ramp, they have to have a perfect figure, is it not? And to have the perfect figure, they have to give up everything. They don't eat food, they calculate calories. They don't take this, don't take that. Then only their figure remains. Our figure is 62, 62, 62, like a drum. So we can be used as a roller on the road. But if you have to walk there, you have to sacrifice. See, my friends, in the same manner, if you really want to discover fulfillment in life, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa had, like Vivekananda had, like our in Bombay, Nisargadatta Maharaj had, that is life. Otherwise, like the grass we grow and like the grass we perish. Therefore, the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, the Yoga of Bhagavad Gita makes us rise above the Hatha Yoga. Do that. But that is not all in life. It's much more. Let us seek something higher and be happy. Remaining happy is the glimpses of divine expression through us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.